My book, Evolve Your Coaching Business, that's coming out on December 7th. I have a lot of stories. I tell a lot of my own stories. I tell also some stories about clients that I've worked with. Here's a story that I hope you'll learn something from, because I learned something from it. So I've been working with this client for maybe, let's say, 6 months. She was committed to having a successful coaching business. We had dialed some things in and some things were working, but she was feeling like it's just not going where I wanted to go. So in one session, I did something that I talk about in this book, is we cleaned out her closet of her business, of anything that had to do with her work in the world. And what she found, oh my God, what she found was, even though she'd done a completely different kind of work before, one of the things that she'd always loved was going to lunch with people who were interesting to her and just finding out what made them tick. So we cleaned out a closet. This was her favorite activity. And it was like bells went off. Well, how about if you did that in your current niche? Because we'd done work on her niche. She knew exactly who her people were. So it was a lot easier for, this is what I talk about in the book, and something I teach all the time. She had a niche. She knew these people. So all she had to do was reach out. And man, did she. This is a true story. She reached out. I think I gave her the assignment for 5 people, maybe 10. She reached out to people and said, I'd like to take you to lunch. I just want to find out, like, what makes you tick? Like, gosh, you're doing this interesting work in the world. Her coaching business took off because all she had to do was get in conversation with people, find out about them, and then they got interested in her, what made her tick, why was she so interested in this area of life? And she never looked back. This coaching client, I remember the day she came to our coaching session and she told me she'd hit her income goal that she'd set out for herself, because she was now making more money than she'd made just a year ago at her executive job. So if she can do it, you can do it. And if I can do it, you can do it, right? So a lot of good information is going to be in my book. I'm doing a webinar November 18th, 11 a.m. Please sign up, because I'm going to be showing everybody on the webinar kind of how to look at what you have, a little bit of cleaning your closet out, so you can know what your next best step to take this year. I hope to see you there.